In this video, I will be discussing negative externality. Negative externality is an uncompensated cost. Because of the negative externality, goods are produced at a higher quantity and sold at lower prices. An example of a negative externality would be producing oil from oil sands. The process of producing oil has negative impacts on the environment. As no one has paid any compensation for the negative impact on the environment, this produces a negative external cost. Without considering the external cost, the market will generate an equilibrium price of P1 and a quantity of Q1. If we include the external cost, the equilibrium now becomes P2 and Q2. This also shifts the supply curve to the left. A negative externality leads to an inefficient market because it leads to goods being overproduced and underpriced, as shown by the graph. The supply curve S is the normal market supply curve, which produces a production level of Q1 and the price level of P1, as shown on S1 here for supply 1. However, pollution from oil sands generates external cost to society equal to the vertical distance between the two supply curves, and the supply curve from the perspective of the society is now supply curve 2, as shown here on the graph. The society deserves a production level of Q2 and a price level of P2 at the intersection of demand and social supply curve. Since P2 is higher than P1 and Q2 is lower than Q1, it shows that in the presence of negative externality, goods are overproduced and underpriced. It fails to generate equilibrium that society expects and deserves. To combat negative externalities, the government can tax oil producers. The tax should be equal to the external cost to generate market equilibrium. As discussed in this presentation, negative externality is an uncompensated cost in production.